Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. Today is the weekly waffle, but we're mainly going to talk about Cena.
The heel.
The heel
The
turn.
heel.
Because Memphis is going to be able to say what he wants to say now, rather than just 30 seconds, 1 minute.
I tried to get it quick for you.
I know you
take up
tried.
too much time.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it quick and not want to rumble on too much. This is where we rumble on the waffle.
This is where we ramble on. But as of recording this, in the UK, it is 3:45.
On a Friday.
On a Friday, the 7th of March. So SmackDown has not happened yet, but Cody is supposed to call out Cena, basically. He's not going to be there.
Mm.
But
What if Cena is there?
I
What
highly...
if The Rock's there?
Maybe The Rock, but I doubt it. I think it'll just be a Cody thing.
I know, but it's nice to
That's
think.
all I can think, yeah. It is nice to think, but there's been a few things in the past hour from the Wrestling Observer about John Cena. It says when The Rock wasn't going to wrestle, but wanted to be a part of the WrestleMania 41 build, he wanted to be aligned with Cody Rhodes, with Cody being the heel. So Rhodes turned down the idea, and they went to Cena as the second choice. There are those in the company who believed that the only thing that could have hurt the company would have been a Rhodes heel turn at this time. The feeling is that this current crowd is Cody's crowd.
As I was saying before, I think I can see what they mean, but I think you could have just had the crowd. All the crowd's energy would have been, I think, the same if Cody turns heel and Cena's the face in this rivalry.
Yeah, I agree, but I think the Cena turn would have been a lot more unexpected than a Cody turn.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. As soon as Cody came out, I was adamant he was selling his soul.
I didn't think you watched the predictions video, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'd said he wouldn't give like a straight answer. He'd still be like a bit intertwined.
As soon as he came out, I was like, here we go. And then The Rock was like, open his arms and all that. I was adamant that it was going to be Cody's going to walk up, give him a big hug, then they're just all going to team up on Cena.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was not right.
It was the complete opposite. It was literally the poster. They released the poster of Cena, Rock, and Travis,
Mhm.
and that was literally it.
Yeah.
That was the three that just beat up Cody.
Yeah.
But
I think I can see what they're saying with it's Cody's crowd. It is Cody's crowd.
They've been behind him for
and
the
it
past...
makes more long-term sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, after this, if Cody's a heel, there's not... I wouldn't say there's obviously stuff for him to do, but I wouldn't say there's as much if he stays face.
Yeah.
As much as if he was to stay face, sorry.
Yeah.
So...
You haven't had your say, really, have you? Who do you think wins at Mania?
Oh, John Cena.
Yeah.
John Cena does win at WrestleMania. I don't think anybody retains at WrestleMania.
You don't think anyone retains?
I can't see Breaker retaining. I don't even know who's going to face. I can't see him retaining. Gunther's definitely losing to Jey Uso.
Yeah.
I don't see Cody retaining. I can't see Tiffany beating Charlotte.
I really want Tiffany to win.
I want Tiffany to beat Charlotte, but I don't see that happening. Io, Bianca, and most likely going to be Rhea as well. I
think Bianca will win.
Yeah,
that.
I can't see Io retaining that. Who's US champ? Shinsuke.
Shinsuke's losing.
He's losing. What? I haven't seen him in months. Obviously, isn't his brother died or something?
Yeah, his brother died. Yeah,
that's why. Maybe the tag titles, but like, you know what I mean? Maybe but I can't see anybody retaining, and it's getting a bit predictable with all these big show title changes.
Yeah.
The only one I can see happening is Cody not beating Cena.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I really don't know. I'm still say Cena, because you can't turn Cena heel and have him lose his first match.
No, I know, but like, maybe, I don't know what could happen. That's the thing.
It's still it still doesn't feel real now.
No. That picture you've got right there on your phone.
Constantly.
Have you got that picture now?
What?
The Cena picture holding the title, that still feels like it's Photoshop, with him like the face.
Yeah, the face and everything. It was, what the hell?
It looked good though.
It does look good.
It does look good.
Yeah. But
I've decided, by the way.
You've decided.
If I think it's good or bad. And I think if I'm behind it. You know, we were both like unsure whether it was like, do I like it, do I not? I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
I think it'll be good. It's something different. It's something fresh.
Yeah. And I mean, it's still John Cena.
Yeah.
If he keeps the music, I'm happy.
Yeah, I thought I was going to ask you, do you think he changes his theme?
He could, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does, but the little kid inside of me when we're at that Raw wants to hear those trumpets.
Yeah.
Even if it's not this John Cena of the little kid inside of me saw.
Yeah.
The little kid inside wants those trumpets. Do you know what I mean?
No, I said it. I don't think he needs to change it.
No, I don't think he does. But
I don't think he does either.
we all know what song we want him to change it to.
Yeah.
That is Bad Man.
Bad man.
But
to be fair, it's perfect.
it is.
It is
It
perfect.
works brilliant. I just think, yeah, I don't want him to change the music.
I don't think he. I just don't think he will. Or it'd be like, I was going to try. It's like a rock like the Rock remixed his thing.
Yeah.
I'd say something similar to that, but you can't
Please
really.
God, no.
You can't really do anything with that.
I like the Rock's one, but nah.
Yeah.
It was cool with Fiend as well, the Rock.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Dwayne Travis Scott Johnson? What the fuck?
Yeah. When Travis was announced, I thought he was just going to do some weird thing with Jey Uso
Yeah.
and just like yeet. Because on the Netflix, he was yeeting with Jey Uso. Jey Uso was one of the biggest baby faces in the company.
Travis Hilton.
And then Travis just
Travis
turns heel
Hilton.
as well.
Travis Hilton. Injuring Cody Rhodes apparently as well.
Apparently, but according to it, if I scroll down a bit further, I don't know if I'll be able to find it actually.
See, you said you didn't like the Travis stuff.
I didn't.
I did.
I did.
I thought he looked cool. I thought it was a cool little trio. Do you know what I mean? Could you see what I'm saying or not?
I totally get where you're coming from. It's just
Have you seen the second Spider-Man Spider-Verse film?
No.
So, Spider-Man's uncle in that film is the Prowler, who's a villain. Yeah?
Right.
He goes to a different universe in this film, and the Prowler is there with Miles. Miles is the Spider-Man, and then there's Miles in the other universe. The Prowler is the uncle to that Miles, and that Miles is like a little Prowler, basically. Okay? It felt like The Rock was the main Prowler and Travis Scott was the little Prowler. It felt like he was a little brother.
Okay.
It's a long-winded
All right.
explanation.
I've seen.
It did feel like it was like a little brother thing.
Yeah, it was a totally little brother thing. But I've seen blooming Star Wars stories between the Cena and Rock thing, saying Cena's Vader and the Rock's Palpatine.
Was it you that said to me that you were the chosen one?
Yeah. I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah. That one was good.
Yeah, but on the Cody Travis thing, it says Conrad Thompson on checking on Cody Rhodes after the Elimination Chamber says Cody has a huge black eye and Cody claims that Travis didn't touch him. Says I checked.
It looked like he touched him.
Yeah. He says I checked on Cody and I was like, dude, I saw it, but a burst eardrum. Are you okay? Holy shit. He replied, didn't touch me. I got a wild bruise somehow though, and sent me a picture. I said, well, damn, I'm glad you're okay mostly. He jokingly said the horseman got me. I just thought it was funny that Cody even now is like, he didn't touch me. Now, of course, we know that is not the case. He's sporting a major black eye right now. I don't know if it's true, or not.
But what's the black eye from?
It might have been from like Cena hitting him with whatever, the mic, the watch.
But that was right on the head. The what? Yeah, I don't think the black eye would have been from Travis's slap.
Belt.
Because that was right around the side more of anything.
It was more
wasn't
the
it?
side, yeah. And I can see where the burst eardrum thing definitely comes from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But have you seen Travis's reportedly training?
Yeah.
Have you seen the clip of him backstage after?
Yeah, I saw the clip
That
from
was
backstage.
so good, to be fair.
It was alright, to be fair.
He looks so happy with himself.
He's like, he's better than performing.
I just like that picture that you've got there, the actual, like, the hard camera shot where you've got The Rock just stood there and Travis leant there with his arms on the ropes.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, but Travis was there just smoking one in the corner. I don't know if you saw it.
When McAfee's like, he's burning sage?
Yeah, I was like, what is going on?
Fair play.
It was like, what?
You know what also caught me off guard? Not off guard, but like I was shocked about. They didn't mention Drake, and he was just sat right behind the commentators. Like I was like, you could see Santi.
You could see Santi and Conrad.
And then just no mention of Drake and Lil Yachty, just ringside in the front row.
Have you seen the thing? He's followed Liv
Liv
Morgan.
Morgan, yeah, I
He
did see
followed
that.
Bret Hart as well.
Did he?
Yeah, apparently afterwards he followed them both.
Fair play.
Which is funny. There's another one as well. It says the plan was for John Cena's heel turn alongside The Rock to be saved for the WrestleMania main event.
Right.
So in other words, he would have turned heel after.
Like at 17.
Yeah.
with Stone Cold.
However, the decision was made to do it on Elimination Chamber instead.
I think WrestleMania. If he does that at WrestleMania, that's even more iconic than this one.
Yeah.
But the story is kind of hard to follow.
Yeah.
Maybe Cody's really vague to Rock the whole way up to WrestleMania, and then the Rock just gets sick of it, and Cena turns on Rock. Then it turns with Rock. Sorry, turns on Cody and with Rock at Mania. Do you know what I mean there?
Yeah.
So Rock's just had enough, and he goes to Cena then. Because it was a bit weird that I thought. So like, Rock's come down to the ring expecting a Cody Rhodes answer, and he thinks Cody's going to say yes. Why is his backup plan to be with Cena? So all along, Cena was with The Rock.
Yeah.
That was always the plan, was for Cody to say no and Cena to...
That might...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we'll learn more, though, when he's back.
Yeah.
I think.
March the 17th.
March 17th.
It's in my calendar. It's in my... I've got Cena returns.
10 days.
10 days. Yeah. Next week, not next week. The week after on Raw.
Yeah. But it's... I agree with him doing it at the Chamber. I think it's better.
Yeah. It makes more sense for Mania. And it'll get more.
Yeah.
It'll get more eyes on Mania.
Yeah,
Because-
definitely. There's more of a story to it then.
I've seen so many like American talk shows explaining it in, explaining it for terms for girls. Like I saw someone say it's Kanye West giving Sabrina Carpenter an award, and Taylor Swift comes up to give a speech about Sabrina and turns around, punches Sabrina, and starts making out with Kanye. And it's like, what is going on here?
What?
But like, so many talk shows are like, you talking about it. Like, would that have happened if John Cena just won the Elimination Chamber? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it does build up the hype this turn for Mania more.
Yeah.
And gets more eyes on it.
Yeah, because it's a better story, and I also think the match will be 10 times better as well.
Yeah.
Now you've got a full-on heel.
Mhm.
Now it's face-heel rather than being face-face. The match will be 10 times better.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I
I know
think.
what you mean. I know what you
I
mean.
mean, obviously there'll be heel shenanigans in there. I think that's
Yeah.
fairly obvious. But I do think the match will be better as well. So I think that genuinely has helped it. And it gives... I think it's fairly obvious what I'm going to say, but it added a lot more to the Chamber pay-per-view as well.
Yeah.
Because if you would have just ended with Cena winning, and then Cody saying no, and then Cena being like, oh yeah,
hmm
well done, Cody. Obviously, everyone's happy Cena's won, but it's like, oh, there's nothing to like go off
Yeah, and if you have
on this
like,
feud.
Cody say no, then Rock and Travis Scott beat him up, and then Cena helps Cody not get beaten up. It's sort of a bit of a dull end to a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Not
yeah,
a PLE, sorry. But do you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
I think it does make sense. I mean, you could have just left it as Cena and had Rock and Cody at a different point, or had that earlier in the show.
because it was meant to be early on the show. Apparently, it was meant to go on third after Tiffany and Trish, Nia and
Right.
Candice, but it.
Was that before Cody said no to turn heel then?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Don't really know.
God
Well, I
knows.
wasn't there, was I? So I can't really say.
We should be. They should
They
hire
should-
us.
they
as
should
writers.
hire us,
They
to be
should
fair.
hire us. As you're about to find out on Monday when we record What If Goldberg Never Returned, by the way. You're going to find out that's why they should hire me more than anything. You, I don't know. But
You've gone more in depth now, just
I
because
have
my
got-
Cena one was so.
yeah,
in-depth.
I have gone in a bit more in depth. I can't lie.
The views on that went up massively as well.
Yeah.
After Chamber as well, I was so confused. I was like, because the views were all right, and then all of a
Mhm.
sudden they just all just shot up.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, neither of us are right.
neither of us are right. I think we might be right of him winning.
Oh, that might be the only thing we're right with, though.
Yeah, definitely. Mm.
Well, to be fair, you could still have Cody win King of the Ring just as a face.
Yeah,
As what I had.
that's what I'm saying. Who do you think beats Cena then? At this moment in time, if he
Well,
beats Cody at
The
Mania,
question is he going to be beaten? Is he going to retire? Because if he retires at the end of the year, it could make sense for him to hold the title and just go, yeah, fuck this.
But did we mention it on the Chamber review? I think we did. Cena doesn't retire at the end of this year.
Yeah.
I think it genuinely is an option.
My mate was not happy with that. Not happy with Cena not carrying. He was like, Cena. He doesn't think Cena can go longer than a year. But I definitely think he can.
Oh,
I think he
come
could take
on.
it to the next Mania.
Mate, the stuff with Punk in that chamber
Yeah,
was
I know.
phenomenal.
I completely
It
agree.
was brilliant.
Completely agree.
And they had not touched each other in how many
Mhm.
years? But it's one of them.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But I think it could go to 42.
Potentially.
Rock Cena at 42, thrice in a lifetime.
Maybe. It might happen. But it's one of them.
Maybe I don't know. I genuinely don't know I'm not still 100% sure that Cena wins. I don't think.
I think I'm 70-30.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go 60-40 to be fair.
Yeah.
To Cena.
I think it's more in favour of Cena now.
Yeah. Well, Cena's the betting favourite as well.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing.
But go on.
It's back to the retiring thing. Unless he loses it at like SummerSlam, and then he does the whole redemption thing of like, oh, I know I did bad, whatnot.
I did what I needed to do or something like that to get that title.
Yeah, and he realised that he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I think that's when it'd be like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to retire at the end of the year. But if he's going to go on this massive run, I don't think he retires at the end of the year.
No,
I think it's just a massissive swerve.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could be one of them things where he said all of this just so he can get his shot.
That's
and
the story.
Get
the story
17.
will be he's not actually retiring. He's just using it to get the slot, get the 17.
Yeah.
He's
He's used
he's been heel this whole time.
Yeah, he's used this just so he can get what he wanted. That's it.
Yeah. No, I can
Which
see
I
that.
think makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I agree. I still can't believe it happened.
I don't think anyone can.
I never thought well, to be fair, I say how I didn't wake Charlotte up. I had to watch it while she was asleep next to me on my laptop.
Yeah.
And how I didn't wake her up. One, when she won. She won? When he won. Two, when it turned heel. I don't know. What woke her up, though, was me shutting the laptop case. So me running around going, Cena's heel, didn't do anything. It was me actually shutting the laptop down to actually go to bed was what woke her up. I was like, how?
I don't even... I remember my reaction, because obviously I can't scream that loud because my parents are asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But even when he looked up at Rock and just gave him that straight face, I didn't even think anything.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even think of anything. And then as soon as The Rock did that 2 thing...
I saw someone say one was Cody helping Roman. Like the first one was getting rid of Roman or something.
Yeah.
The next one was Cody. And then there's another one that's something else. I can't remember. That's like the 3. And then people saying the 3 did it Bad Blood was for Cena, which I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think that makes... No, I don't think that's it at all.
If the plan was Cody to go heel all along.
Mm.
But I don't know.
Maybe that's the 3rd one.
What if Cody turns on Cena at Mania and then we have Cody, Cena, Rock and Travis Scott in a nice little faction?
Good luck.
Or the Mania main event is Cena laying down, Cody's pinning him, and then just that's the end. That's the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah, but going back to the original question, who do you think beats him?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Early doors.
A face Randy Orton.
I can
I
see
said
it.
that to you, didn't I?
Yeah, but I think with the way the promos have been, I think it's CM Punk.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
CM Punk's
promo as well on Monday on him was venomous.
Yeah, because Punk's going to be the voice of the voiceless again.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes perfect sense in my opinion. I understand Randy as well. I think it's out of them two personally.
Mm-hmm.
Or Cody beats him.
Nah, that's too easy.
But I think if they do Cody Cena again, I don't think it'll have a belt. I think it'll just be a normal one-on-one.
Yeah.
If that happens. It depends how long Cena has it, to be fair. But I think Cena's last match potentially now could be Cody and it be the passing of the torch moment.
Oh, I know what you mean.
That's what a lot of people are saying at Mania as well. Cody winning, because then that's passing the torch.
You could pass the torch to The Miz.
But not... You know what? I really thought we was going to go a whole episode without mentioning The Miz. The Chamber review was so refreshing because I didn't hear that man's name.
Why? That's not a good thing, though, is it?
It is a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
It is a good
It's
thing.
not a good... The Miz is a good thing, yes. But not hearing his name isn't a good thing. You should hear his name all the time. As I said, he's the second greatest of all time. But, we move.
We'll move on.
Luke is seething.
We'll move on. We'll move on. Are we done with Cena?
Yes.
Have you said what you've wanted?
I think so.
I think there's still more to say. I just can't think.
Yeah. It's not come to my head at the moment.
No. But we will move on.
While we're talking about Punk, should we do the Punk Seth stuff.
Oh yeah, Punk Seth steel cage.
It was a weird one, I thought. You could have just made that match for Mania there. Because that looks like it's gonna be, isn't it?
It's gonna be the triple threat.
Yeah, but
Roman's gonna come. I think Roman might come back.
you know what I want? I saw a predicted card and I was like, I hate it. The one thing I want now is Punk, Seth, Roman, Jacob.
That's what I wanted.
That's what I.
But it's not gonna be that.
It's not gonna be that.
It's not.
But
But
it could be.
Apparently, it's not even gonna be solo Jacob either, which doesn't even. Apparently, there's different plans for them, but I think it will be solo Jacob. He has not told Solo he loves him since he's come back, so there's definitely definitely something weird.
Maybe he wants to be. Maybe that'll be tribal combat again, and we go through all that rubbish again.
Oh god.
We have a Bloodline Rules match, and Jacob Fatu just gets who? Jimmy and Jay.
Mate, he wouldn't need anyone.
To
He
be
wouldn't
fair,
need
no,
anyone.
That would be funny if like Tungaloa and Tama Tonga come out to help Solo, and he just still beats them with no help. With no help.
Now Tam would help Jacob.
Yeah, I know, but
I think
just for the fun.
Just for the fun. Just for the fun. What was it? Punk and Seth steel cage.
Yeah.
Punk wins.
Yeah.
Unless
That's tomorrow night, isn't it? Is it tomorrow night? Not tomorrow night. It's Monday night.
Monday night.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Yeah, I'm all out of sync. All right, let me be. Let me be. It feels like a Monday. Let me be.
I think if anyone's to win, it's Punk, but I do think Roman comes back in that match.
Yeah, no, I could see that.
But Roman is advertised for the SmackDowns, and Punk has been took off the Raws.
I know. Very sad.
He's been took off the London one, which we're going to.
Yeah.
Don't know if I mentioned it, by the way. I've mentioned it like 3 times, I think, in like the past 2 episodes. But anyway, yeah, he's been moved off them. He's going to be on the SmackDowns now, so I think it's fairly obvious it's going to be Roman, Seth, and Punk.
Yeah, it's annoying. I think it's annoying anyway.
Yeah, I'd just preferred Roman, Seth.
Yeah.
Or Seth,
Punk. Any of the matchups it could be with Roman, Punk, Roman, Seth, Punk, Seth.
Yeah.
I think work.
But
the singles matches.
Yeah, I think Punk Roman would. I think that's more worthy of a title match though, more than anything.
Yeah, no, I know, but I still think Punk Roman after like Survivor Series still can work as a singles match.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think
you could have that at Mania and it'd be like one of those, not a weird one. It's just that was cool. You look back at it and say, oh, that was cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead, but it does deserve. I think if it's a triple threat though, it has to be for a title. I think that makes more sense. But how you get a title to them, you don't. That's the thing.
You don't. You can't.
So maybe I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going on there. But
it's one of them. I was about to say something then. I've totally forgot.
Rhea Io.
Io. That's the next one.
You know, this was I watched all of Raw, and I was too tired, and I was like, Rhea's winning. I'm gonna turn it off and go to bed. I even watched the women's. I watched it for the 3 title matches, and then I was like, Rhea's winning. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm that tired. Wake up. Io's won. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Where's this come from? I did not expect it in the slightest.
That was the same as I woke up randomly, checked my phone, and I saw Io celebrating. I was like, what on earth have I just seen? I was absolutely gassed. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. I was gassed. I was so happy. I was like, oh my. But I think they've done it just to get Io on the Mania card, to be honest.
Yeah, I can.
She's going to be a transitional champ, I think. I love her winning the title. I hope she retains, but she won't.
Bianca.
I think Bianca's...
And I think Bianca's going to look class with the title.
Yeah.
With the Women's World title.
And
it's a nice belt, to be fair.
Yeah, it is a good belt, but I think it'll lead to the SummerSlam Night 1 main event where it's Bianca versus Rhea 1-on-1.
Oh, that's not
or Bianca Jade.
That's what I thought you were going with there.
Yeah, I think it could be either one of them.
Jade Naomi, oh my god. I haven't been able to speak my piece with this either. Jade Naomi.
Tom has the same opinion as you.
Come on.
Naomi. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's not with Jade. With Naomi there is though.
There isn't.
There is.
There's
Jade
nothing
Naomi.
wrong with it.
It's no one's got to remember Jade Cargill Naomi.
Yeah, it'll have. I think it definitely have some sort of stipulation to it.
I think it's pointless.
No,
I don't see, like, put put Io in the chamber and have Jade Bianca. Then you get Bianca on the card. You can have Io Rhea at Mania.
No.
Because Jade Bianca is so much better.
It is better and bigger, but I think they'll save that for a massive title match. Because that'll be massive.
But the story makes sense for it to be now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we don't know if Bianca was involved in the thing at all between Naomi attacking Jack. We don't know. We just know it. We just know it was Naomi.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I did mention it on the review actually. Why was Liv so concerned when Jade came out?
Because of the footage, the CCTV.
I know it was the footage, but if she knows she didn't do it.
Yeah, but from the CCTV footage.
Yeah.
Jade's gonna think.
Yeah.
Oh, if she didn't know who it was, she's gonna look at the CCTV footage and see Liv and Raquel running away, and it's gonna be like, oh, well, it's obviously Liv and Raquel then, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
So everyone thinks it's Liv and Raquel.
Yeah, you're right there, but
you're right
Jade,
there.
you're right there, but Jade obviously knew it was Naomi, so what was the point? I get where you're coming from, though.
But Liv didn't know Jade knew it was Naomi.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But one thing I have just remembered is Punk's favour. That was what I was going to mention, but I totally forgot.
What is it? What is it going to be?
I've saw something saying Punk will use his favour to get into the WrestleMania main event and make it a triple threat.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it, but I just think there's too many triple threats now anyway.
That'll make it 2, won't it?
3. The women's world title.
Yeah.
Seth Roman Punk.
How can Punk be in 2 triple threats?
Well, you never know. He might win.
Maybe Heyman's favour.
Yeah.
The triple threat and the winner goes into the.
Yeah, that might be it. But who knows? I saw a thing as well. It's like, what's Paul Heyman gonna do, mate? I thought it was the most stupid thing I've ever read. The amount of stuff he done for Roman and everything like that. I was like, no. But we'll move on. I'll be honest, I've not really got a prediction for what Punk's favour is at all.
No idea.
Other than the Mania main event, but I just don't think that'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you mean?
Speaking of WrestleMania, another WrestleMania match: Logan Paul versus AJ Styles.
I'm up for it. I wanted AJ Braun.
Yeah, for the IC title. So did I.
I think it's a waste of potentially AJ's last Mania match.
I think he's got one more. I think 42 will be his last. You've watched the interview, haven't you, with CVV? Yeah, I think 42 will be his last. Because you can't retire at the same time as Cena, because then it takes away your bit.
But then, if Cena carries the title to 42 and retires at 42, then he's retiring at the same time as Cena anyway.
Yeah, true. But I think
maybe he retires at the Royal Rumble,
like
he started with WWE.
That would be.
Maybe at the 2026 Royal Rumble, 10 years on.
Comes out at 30 and gets eliminated straight away.
Yeah. Well, maybe he wins it and goes to Mania, and then he doesn't retire though, does he? Maybe he comes out at 1 and gets to 30. Yeah. Oh, the story is he's retiring after the Royal Rumble unless he wins it, and he starts at 1, gets to the final 4 or something, and it's like him and I don't know. Let's say the Miz, and Miz eliminates him, and Miz goes to WrestleMania 42 main event.
I knew you'd mention the Miz.
Well,
like Shawn Michaels' thing with the Undertaker.
Yeah.
He wanted to win the Rumble to face Taker, but he didn't win it. Yeah, I think that's cool. He did say he wanted like a big story going into his retirement as well. I think he needs another world title as well before he retires.
How does he get that though?
Beats Jey Uso.
Oh yeah. Well, Gunther should, but he won't.
Yeah, Gunther should, but he won't.
Anything else to waffle about?
Not really, unless you want to go through this Jade Cargill and Shayna Baszler thing.
I haven't seen this.
It says there was a few confrontations that took place a few months ago before the Jade Cargill injury, involving Cargill and Shayna Baszler.
Sorry,
You've just stood up.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought you was actually like shocked. It's been confirmed by half a dozen people that it happened, but nobody went into details past Cargill had rubbed enough people in the Raw Women's division the wrong way, and Baszler was wanting to fight her until management found out and calmed the situation down. The time frame was when they were doing the Baszler and Stark versus Belair and Cargill matches. It wasn't said what in particular happened, other than it wasn't just one thing, and the belief is that some of this stemmed from inside the ring in those matches and some didn't. One woman star says they believe the tension within the SmackDown side was worse than the Raw side.
Right.
I don't know what to think of that.
No. That could be correct. That could be nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It literally could just be, I don't know. But you know what I'm trying to, like, it's a weird one.
I don't know what to think of that.
Maybe they're partnered with UFC now. Let them go out in a cage. That'd be good. I'd watch that.
What, in an underground match instead, like they do on NXT?
No, just put them on a UFC card.
Okay. No.
They wanted to scrap.
They did.
Well, Shayna wanted to scrap.
Well,
And
they
to
must
be
have
fair,
done, yeah.
Shayna, former MMA, so.
Yeah, true, actually. But there is another one as well. AEW releases. One of them's quite big. Ray Phoenix.
Has he actually been released?
Yeah, he's gone. He's off the roster page now.
Damn.
Abaddon, Zack Knight, and Nick Komoroto. I've watched Zack Knight
Have you?
live. You know this.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd play up to it. I thought have you?
I'm
not going to go, yeah, you've told me, and then we carry on talking about something else, am I?
Yeah, this is one of the things. I didn't realise how good he was until I saw him
Yeah.
up close. I think that's what you realise about some of the wrestlers. You don't realise how good they
Yeah.
actually are until you see them up close, and that was one of them.
That's fair.
I was like, when my brother first told me that it was Zack Knight, I was like, okay, all right. And then I watched him, and I was like, okay, all right. He was so good. It's one of them.
Fair.
But I think obviously the big one is Ray Phoenix.
Yeah. Finally, they freed him.
Yeah, they freed Ray Phoenix. But yeah, he's going to WWE. I think it's fairly obvious.
Yeah, I mean, him and Penta will cook, but will they be separate?
No, because I think Ray Phoenix will be there before WrestleMania, and I think what it's looking like, it's going to be the New Day and someone versus LWO.
Yay.
Yeah.
New Day could be doing so much more than the LWO. This heel New Day would be great for a tag title run.
Yeah, but I think they'll save that for when they've got them off the War Raiders.
You could have a ladder match and just have...
Yeah, you are right, actually. You could just have a ladder match. But I think it gets them on the card. It showcases Phoenix and Penta. But I've got a feeling Penta might be in the IC title match at Mania.
I'd love that.
So
Penta with the IC title would be...
It would be good, but I think it's Sheamus.
I'd love it to be Sheamus.
Has to be Sheamus.
I love Sheamus.
Has to be.
I'd love it. Grand Slam champion.
Do
you know he's a 2-time Grand Slam champion?
No.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, we'll move on. But again, it's an... God's sake.
Any chance I can.
Any chance. But yeah, then...
Ray Phoenix. Oh, Penta, IC titles everywhere.
Yeah, but back to Ray Phoenix.
Oh, sorry.
Dragon Lee's not going to get another WrestleMania match for another year, is he?
Yeah, no, true.
Because he was meant to tag with Ray.
Yeah.
Before Andrade came in, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
So Dragon Lee's going to get
Poor
screwed
guy.
out of another Mania match.
Poor guy. He'll probably get some title run because of that now. Triple H seems like the type of guy. If you screw someone over,
he's speed champion.
Oh yeah.
He's speed champion.
You know, when they started that, I was like, you know what, this is going to be good. And I sat there and first 3 or 4 weeks I actually watched it.
Yeah, I watched it until the finals of the belt.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped because I was like, okay.
Anyhow.
But yeah, we'll leave it there. It's nothing really.
I
think
that's a lot of waffle.
It's another Cena heel turn thing. Well, John Cena sold his soul.
Wow.
I'm not happy.
I think I am.
No, I'm not saying I'm not happy, but the kid inside me is not. The first wrestling figure I ever picked up was a John Cena figure.
Yeah.
I might take it to the Raw and just show him, look what you done.
What, from the back row?
From the back row.
We are literally, you could not get further back in the O2 than where we are.
So?
We literally are against the wall.
So?
That was the cheapest tickets I could get.
Mate, I'm not bothered.
Like I said, the little kid inside of me is happy if I get to hear the music. Because he's not going to have a match. We know that. I'm not that silly.
Yeah.
But if the music stays, I'm happy. If they change the music, I'm not going to the show. I'm kidding. I am. But
apparently...
he'll get booed instead of cheered from me.
He'll get cheered from me. I can't boo him.
Only if he changes the music.
I can't boo him.
Only if unless it's Bad Man, which I'm there for.
I can't boo him. But apparently Rock is meant to be at one of the shows.
Oh,
one of the Raws.
I know. You remember you said
I'd mentioned it to... Yeah. It will be London. It has to be. It's the biggest one. They got screwed out the PLE. Because we were meant to get Chamber originally. And it didn't happen.
If the Rock's there,
So I think we might see The Rock. if he's at one of them, I think it'll be. But we're last, aren't we?
Yeah, so
So
know.
we'll know.
Technically, we'll know, but we might not.
He might not even.
He might not
bother.
even show up.
He might not even.
You've
bother.
got my hopes up now.
I think I've got my hopes up.
Yeah,
I've got my hopes.
Maybe
up.
that's the night Stone Cold comes into it, and the night one main event is Stone Cold and Cody against The Rock and John Cena in a tag match. Where have we seen that before?
Yeah, wherever he's. No, that's the Punk theory I saw. It was like Cody and Punk versus Rock and Cena main event of night one, and then Punk puts himself in the triple threat for night two. I was like, huh?
How you can't? He's not like the Raw general manager though, and just put himself in the triple threat.
Yeah, but the favour.
Oh, the favour.
Paul
I
Heyman.
forgot
Paul
about
Heyman.
that. I forgot about the favour. Keep forgetting the favour, man. I just want Roman Seth. I just want Roman Seth.
We will get it at some point, but Roman is so much more refreshing when he's not with the bloodline. When he's not doing stuff. The Royal Rumble was a prime example.
I watched it back a couple of weeks ago, and he felt too big for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it felt like
completely agree.
You're too big. You shouldn't be in this match.
Yeah.
You should just get given a title
You
opportunity.
should just be given it. It doesn't. He had the belt for so long. It just felt weird.
Yeah. Him spearing Joe Hendry might be the most weird experience of my life.
Yeah. I was like, Roman Reigns has wrestled Joe Hendry. That's what I said like out loud. I was like, it's not real.
Yeah. No.
It's not real.
He felt too big for that match.
Yeah. But I think that's Roman now.
Yeah.
I think that's the level he's got to.
He should just come back for titles and keep winning titles.
Yeah, but that's just boring then.
Yeah, but no, I was the only one that wanted. I think like I said, I've told you this before. I wanted him to win at 41.
40.
40, sorry. This is 41. I wanted him to win at 40.
I didn't.
I did. No, I did.
It got stale. It got stale. It did.
I was here for it. After Cody won again and the whole Rock thing, and they had to do the whole pivot. I was like, nah, Roman's. I want Roman. I want Roman Rock. I still wanted Roman Rock for the title, but you could have had someone else win. Anyway, we are waffling.
We are. We'll end it there as well. Like, subscribe. Obviously, the Twitter thing as well.
Yeah.
You mentioned in Revolution.
So we just did a Revolution. I mentioned that I will be starting a Twitter account, so I'll just be on there with the Revolution stuff, just pretty much updating everything that happens. Not everything like match by match, but like who wins and stuff.
Yeah.
Putting stuff out there of when the videos are up, putting links on there. So go follow the Twitter when that's up.
Follow the Twitter, follow the Instagram, subscribe.
I think that's everything.
And that is everything.
That is everything.
Other than like and whatever. But that's alright.
There we go.
We'll see you in the next one.